Welcome back everyone to GreyWolf TV. We are back with Person of Interest episode 14 of season 2. The last one was fabulous, and Reese's ex-partner, spy partner, has just gone up in smoke. However, just as the episode was about to end, I was going to discuss something after it, and then it just revealed it anyway. The real person responsible, according to the guy who had then recruited her since our government tried to blow the pair of them up, is Harold. There's so much more we don't know. Let's see if we can go and find out some more, shall we? This is episode 14.
He's a self-made billionaire with a genius IQ.
Oh, okay.
He started a social networking site called friendsare.com with his best friend from college.
And they started the company together?
That's right. It would certainly not be in Ogilvy's best interest to have Pierce turn up dead now.
You following up on that anonymous tip?
Yeah.
You really think a cop killed Davidson?
I think a lot of cops have reason to want an IAB detective dead. Detective Stills, didn't you two work together in the 51st?
Shit.
Long time ago. Who's the third guy in Pierce's circle?
That would probably be Jeremy Campbell, Pierce's lawyer. Just mention the carried interest loophole, you'll be fine.
How's that carried interest loophole treating you?
I'm sorry, I thought you were interesting. My mistake.
$2,500,000 right here, looking for 3. We've got 2.5.
You know, I think these letters are worth much more than a piddly $3 million. You can do better, am I right, Cayman?
I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
No apology necessary. That was just driving up the price for charity.
That's Sinclair Melbourne, VC and chairman of the Friendsare board.
Okay.
It's a one-time slip of Sinclair. It won't happen again.
Sir, your letters.
Pierce just left the auction, but his car's not here. Pierce is gone.
What? He has no mode of transport.
We started IFT to change the world. Our suits got nicer, our scotch more expensive. We changed, but the world stayed the same. If we don't change the world, someone else will. So, what are we gonna do to stop the guys who did this?
Closest thing he has to a routine is a weekly visit to a dry cleaner.
Where are you?
I'm at work.
Don't tell me.
Where's Polly?
You got a full scholarship to the Brooklyn Law Center.
I only have one suit. A good suit is like the perfect woman. Once you find the right one, nothing else will do.
Okay.
How very eccentric of you.
Friendsare destroyed my business. They ruined my reputation. No one returns my calls, and I can forget raising any venture capital fund.
Could you tell me why Logan Pierce can't even look the man he's suing in the eye?
Because he's asleep.
According to Detective Carter, Ms. Morton sold Friendsare her matchmaking site, alchementory.com. They promised her they'd launch her site worldwide, and instead they made sure it never saw the light of day.
Finch, Emily's missing. Her lawyer just implied she's being intimidated.
Right before her suit goes to trial.
When you build a viable web server using the LAMP stack, Sinclair, you're free to run the company. In fact, let's put it before the board, you or me. I have a slight problem with my car. I can't slow down.
Pierce's car won't decelerate. Most modern vehicles could be hacked into.
True.
If you can get within 10 meters, no matter. I mean, someone has hacked into the car's ECU and installed malware, locked the car in third
Someone's
gear,
definitely
50 miles
trying to
an
kill
hour.
him.
Yes, and he's about 10 seconds out from a catastrophic accident.
Oh, hell.
You don't stop him, Finch, there's a cargo truck that will. Finch, you saved them. I'll make this quick.
Like the background
I have
music.
it on good authority that your life's in danger. And normally I'd just follow you around, help behind the scenes, but well, you've got too much money and too many resources.
We built the single most powerful technology known to man. A machine that knows when someone needs help. And you just gave it away.
We did what we set out to do. Now, either we move on to the next thing together, or we don't.
Mr. Reese, Emily Morton vowed to make Pierce launch her technology.
Oh, his car's back.
Technology that would seriously compete with Friends are.
Pretty sure Pierce is the victim, not the perpetrator. Someone already made an attempt on his life.
$2 million. Charts the phase in the orbit of the moon, tells time to the nanosecond. I don't have to wind it.
Friendsar's IPO is predicted to reach record-breaking numbers. Do you think you'll make history?
Well, with stock this overvalued, how could we not? You know, personally, Janet, I'd wait to buy for at least a day or two till after the stock dips.
Because you're unstable.
Oh,
you're
God.
unpredictable.
Don't tell me it was me.
The board thinks they can do your job after all. You're out.
Well, here's to unemployment. I don't feel...
Someone spiked with scotch. What?
Pierce.
Mr. Reese, what's going on?
It's scotch. It was spiked.
Jesus.
Need to get air into his lungs. Relax. Yes. But he's gonna have one hell of a hangover.
That was some bloody quick thinking.
Did somebody put you up to this? Is this penance for some deep, dark mistake?
Spoken like a man who's made his fair share.
Right. Mistakes don't interest me. I don't look back. Yeah, my dad owned a little camera shop, and all the way until the point that film became extinct.
Yeah.
And then he tried to sell digital cameras, but by then it was too late because everyone had one in their phone. So he didn't even see it coming. Every technology ages, John.
Quickly.
The only thing that never gets old is connecting with people.
Whoever poisoned Pierce had access to his home. We need to move him.
I'm thinking exactly.
Tell me, how did you make a bug small enough to fit inside of this? It's your voice, too. And there's you, John. You took out my security guard's V. He's a former Mossad agent and an expert in Krav Maga.
We don't exist.
But that's what's most impressive. No need to get testy. I was just making small talk.
No, you're right.
So what's the plan?
I'm afraid that you can't trust anyone. Mr. Reese, something you should know. Campbell's prints were on the decanter of scotch. The board made Pierce take a medical exam for his corporate insurance.
I wouldn't do that.
Who the hell do you think you are?
You might want to keep your hands to yourself.
You threatening me?
Yeah. Completely.
Full disclosure, I might have mentioned our little trip to one or two people.
Hey, you want coffee or something?
No, I'm good, thanks.
What you doing here anyway?
Somebody made 2 cops disappear without a trace.
Been thinking about the billionaire. His own lawyer trying to do him in.
My heart breaks for him.
I'm glad you got my back. Kind of some things you should know about me.
There we go.
Some mistakes I've made.
We're not doing that. You don't get to share that with me.
Logan Pierce. There's another threat against him. Or else someone is conspiring with the lawyer.
He warned me someone would come. I've called security. Get out.
Emily. What are you doing here? Finch, Emily's not working against Pierce. She's working with him.
Yeah. I gathered.
Well, I guess we're breaking up the company.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Pierce. You brought this on yourself.
I always knew a woman would come between us. Just didn't think it'd be because you liked the technology better.
Emily didn't break us up, Justin. You did.
If the board pushed you out, your non-compete clause would be null and void, and you could take Emily's technology public.
Emily's idea is better.
Lovely. What they care about is the money, the figures.
I had him right where I wanted him, you know.
You need to get new friends, Pierce.
I couldn't agree with you more.
A lot of them.
You decide.
Today, Justin Ogilvy, the co-founder of Friendsar.com, was brought up on charges for attempting to murder his partner, Logan Pierce.
You're full of surprises.
You're one to talk.
Yeah.
Partnering with Game in your competition.
The guy's a straight shooter. You know, I finally figured it out. Why you do what you do. Altruism. How's that working out for you? Just a little thank you.
The watch?
We have another number?
No, a date.
You got me a date?
No, the dog.
Not you, Bear.
Our billionaire gave me a little something. That was a very expensive watch.
A gift equipped with GPS.
A cunning billionaire with unlimited resources.
That was an interesting episode. I enjoyed that. And he's right with what he said at the end there. He's got enough money, enough clout, enough intelligence just to be dangerous enough to you too. He wants to know. But why? Why'd you do it? How would you do it? He kind of knows how you do it. He'd figured that out pretty quickly. I never gave it a second thought that there might be something in the watch. I should have done, really, I suppose. The little flashbacks that we got in that with his partner, with Harold's partner, I think it's giving it as little snippets at a time. I mean, we're 2.5 or so seasons into this already, and just piecing together all the little bits of it keep going back and showing us, even that when it showed him informing Harold on 9/11 because he'd been so busy working that day, didn't even know. And I remember him saying that and then feeling as though they were too late. And we know from a few episodes back, it showed him building in backdoor admin access, not telling Harold about it. And I think this is leading towards him doing precisely what Harold and Reese do right now, because he feels it wasn't enough. He knows the machine is ignoring everything unless it's a substantial terrorist threat. And he's got that woman's number, and all we saw there was him ready, trying to prepare himself, trying to compose himself, and he's armed. We've heard so far that I think that it's that he committed suicide, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. And what that also revealed in that episode, especially earlier on when they were competing at the auction, even Reese has mentioned it. Just how much money do you have? I am erring on the side that Harold is a billionaire, not a millionaire, a billionaire. Because he can throw tens of millions around like it's damn pocket change. I don't know. That kind of felt like a Mark Zuckerberg kind of case. I've never actually seen the film. What's it called? Is it The Social Network? I know that was about how he built his empire and Facebook and everything. I've never actually seen that film, so I don't know any details on it. I only know what most of us know as to who he is and how he came up with Facebook. But that was kind of similar. But that guy was complex, really complex. And it shows that unlimited funds doesn't necessarily mean what you always think it means in business. This guy was more about people. He surrounded himself with all of his friends who turned out to really not be his friends, because they are quite happy, like how the all 1%ers and businesses work, where they are happy to take the underdog, the little guy, and crush them, shut them down, take them over, make them go away, file up Trump lawsuits that they know wouldn't stand a chance of winning in court, but the person that they are pointing it at can't afford the legal fees, so it just goes away and they go bankrupt. They don't care. This is how business works. All massively successful businesses are built on an empire of crushing every other similar business around them into the ground. That's just capitalism. But I love the episode. It was great. So we will be back with episode 15 next. If you do want to watch this in full length, as always, it will be available over on Patreon. And just to inform you guys, in case you're not aware, that our community Discord server now has a dedicated channel for all YouTube blocked content. So if you find you're watching any of the playlists on my channel and any episodes might be missing from any of the series, all you have to do is join the Discord. I'll put a link down here for you. And there is now a dedicated channel, as I said, to provide external links from this point. And if you enjoyed the video, by all means, please give it a thumbs up. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And I will see you for the next one very soon. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, Very much appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.